Hello guys, welcome to another video. So let's get started with the trade analysis and the forecast for the next couple of days, starting with the euro and the US dollar as usual. So this week we are having a lot of news. There's a lot of red high impact news on the Forex calendar. Now news is something I don't look at for my trading analysis, but I do know that news is crucial to push the markets in one direction and to create some nice trends which we can then exploit. So when there is a week with lots of red high impact news, I can expect some very nice trends. Okay, Euro US dollar last Wednesday was around here. Nothing much was really happening. There was a reversal opportunity right here. Okay, there was this descending structure, descending channel. Again, a small descending channel, nice breakout to the upside. I was looking for a buy setup, but then I saw too much selling pressure in the pullback, so that kind of negated the whole setup for me. That was the first thing I was looking at, and then there was another thing, which was right here. So there was a nice flag that printed. Okay, there was a nice ascending structure. Right here you have the ascending, and not the biggest, not the cleanest, but still technically an ascending channel. And then there was a push down. So this, again, the momentum was nice. Not the biggest momentum, but still it did fit my plan. And then this flag was really nice. Small, tight flag. Again, this is the first low, first high, second low, second high. And this is the entry candle. Now this is kind of the classic flag entry scenario, but at Zendam Trading we trade the flag on the euro US dollar and the pound US dollar a bit differently. So because of that I did not take the initial entry. The initial entry did fit my plan. I like the ascending, again not the cleanest, but still a good ascending. I like the push and I especially like the flag formation, so I waited for the timed entry for this flag. Unfortunately that opportunity never came and price just started melting to the downside. Okay, so for anyone that took this on a classic flag approach, you would be running some very nice profits. For me, I was waiting for the timed entry. Again, we at Zendam Trading have found the timed entry has had a better return and a better win rate as well. So it's all about the probabilities playing out. On a large sample size, we have found the timed entry does work better, but again, there's going to be some cases where there are going to be some flags that are going to be running without us. So currently this is stuck in a range bound market. Again, we had the V reversal and then we just started ranging around. So now this is technically very flat, very range bound. I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm not putting this pair on the watch list. I'm looking for a breakout to the upside or to the downside. I'm not trading the liquidity sweep entry on this currency pair yet, but if I was, I would be looking for the price to hit these areas and then reverse in the opposite direction. Okay, so my plan, be more patient, wait to see what happens at the breaks of the high or the low of this current structure. So that's about it for the euro and the US dollar. Euro Japanese yen. Okay, let's see what is happening on this one. I did take a trade. I may have covered it in the last recap, but let me just repeat what I said. Basically, I saw a descending structure, not the cleanest, but still a large descending. Nevertheless, then I saw a push up, then I saw a bit of a flat range bound market, and then I spotted a push up as well. Nice clean flag, small flag, not a lot of selling pressure. Again, first high, first low, second high, second low. Blue candle is the entry candle. So I was happy to take this trade because of the large descending and because of this push and this push as well. This did end up being a 1% loss for me, but fit my plan. I would take this trade again. Then what happened? Well, we descended a bit, went down. I was looking for buy setups at this point, definitely was looking for buy setups. Unfortunately, nothing really printed, and then market closed. Right, market closed here, so my cutoff time is 5 p.m. London time on a Friday. And then we ascended. We heavily ascended right here. This was very clean. This was definitely very interesting to me as well. I really like this ascending channel. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive breaks of the high. You have no momentum when the price breaks the high, printing wicks to the upside as well. So this was very, very high probability for the price to reverse. We then got the bearish signature, the bearish momentum, the bearish pressure, ended with a bit of a wick. So I was looking for a bit of a range and then a flag scenario, or I was potentially looking for a pullback and then a break of the low and then a retest of the low, something like this. Okay. None of that actually happened. Instead, price just started aggressively going up. Actually, sorry, there was a flag. So there was a flag opportunity right here, but because of the double wicks, I wanted to see a larger, wider range. So this flag did not fit my plan. This is the flag. This flag did not fit my plan because of the large double wicks. I expected a larger, wider range on that one. Price then decided to go up, so good that I didn't take the flag, it would have been a 1% loss. Okay, price then went up, as you can see, large push up, bit of a shift in momentum, but then price clearly continues up as well. So at this point, price was technically in an established uptrend. It was looking very, very high probability for the price to continue trending up. You have the large push, pullback, another large push, definitely momentum continuing, clean close, clean close, clean close. And then you get a perfect flag entry setup scenario. You have the first high, first low, second high, second low. Very, very clean, very, very high probability. Blue candle is the entry candle. This one was a 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, this one was an absolute no-brainer. Took it with a 12 pip stop loss. I do change the stop loss size for the Euro Japanese Yen flag according to volatility. And at this point, 12 pips did look okay. Did look okay to me. So took it on a market buy, 12 pip stop loss, and then price is now running in profit. Okay, so my stop loss is currently 2 pips below this level, locked in around 2.4%, I think. Yeah, maybe around 2.4%. This is still running. Stop loss is right here. Let's see if this does reverse. Stop me out for a 2.5% win, or actually continue and give me an opportunity to scale into my position. Okay, as the price goes up, if it goes up, I'll follow it with my trailing stop loss management rule. And I'll also look to get in some more buy setups, okay? So let me just see. Running around 5.6% on this trade. Yeah, it's all about the stop loss. The stop loss was pretty small on this one, but still, 12 pips did look okay. So if you want to take a look at a textbook 10 out of 10 no-brainer trade, this is the one. Established uptrend, large bullish candles, clean close, clean close, clean close, very small, very tight flag formation, zero selling pressure, very high probability, very good setup. Definitely on the watch list, looking to see if price will actually continue trending to the upside. Aussie US dollar, I did take a liquidity sweep trade on this one. So let me see, last Wednesday was around here, wasn't it? Yeah, around here. Okay, and then what happened? So at this point, I noticed two things. I noticed first a flat range forming right here, and I noticed a directional bias going up. So prior price action was definitely overall going to the upside. So I was looking for buys, and I was looking to see what will happen in the liquidity areas of this range. Basically, you have traders selling the top, you have traders buying the bottom. Okay, buying the bottom, keeping their stop losses somewhere here, selling the top, keeping their stop losses somewhere in this area. So I'm looking to see what will happen in these areas. If price can reject, and then I can get in, on a nice liquidity sweep opportunity. Okay, so let's see what happens. Price does push into the lower liquidity area, prints a huge wick. Okay, prints an absolutely huge wick, and then rejects. So for me, this was enough to take a liquidity sweep trade. I won't discuss the stop loss or the take profit levels. If you want to learn more about that, join our free Discord at zentumtrading.com or become a premium member again at zentumtrading.com as well. Yeah, so basically two confluences, two major ones, and you have some minor confluences as well, but two major ones were overall directional bias of the price going up. Then you have the range. You have the lower liquidity area, price pushed into the lower liquidity area, clearly rejected it, okay? Printed a huge wick, bullish candle, I was in, And then I did get taken out for a 0.25% loss. So I was trading the liquidity sweep with 0.25%. Now my plan is to bump up the risk to 0.5% on every single liquidity sweep entry on the Aussie and US dollar. It's all a part of the testing of the sweep on live data. Again, back testing is one thing, live testing is a whole other beast. So my plan is to start small, start with 0.25, then as I gradually gain confidence, bump it up to 0.5, and then maybe even go to the full 1% in a few weeks or something like that. So that's the plan for the sweep. This was the trade. It was a 0.25% loss or a 1 hour loss. And then what happened? Price was kind of flat and range bound. There was another potential liquidity sweep entry right here. Again, I know some people were looking at it. This, I think I would actually take it if I was awake. I was asleep at that time. It was like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning my time. So I did spot a nice liquidity area above and below this range, and I was looking to see what will happen. Price went into it, rejected, but not by much, then went into it again, definitely rejected, large wick, large bullish candle. So this was a valid sweep, and if I was awake, I think I would have taken this buy entry right here. It would have been a loss, okay? It would have stopped me out for a loss, and then the price dropped to the downside. At this point, I was looking for sell setups. This was looking nice. I did like this bearish momentum going down, okay? But we then aggressively retraced, so saw too much bullish pressure in the pullback. Right now, this pair is on my watch list. I am looking for liquidity sweep entries. Again, I can identify a range right here. Notice the range, notice the liquidity area above, liquidity area below the range. Traders buying the bottom, stop losses are here, traders selling the top, stop losses are gonna be here. I'm looking to see price going into these areas and rejecting. I'm looking for some other confluences as well, but the main ones are, I want to see price go into the area and clearly reject these rectangles. Okay, that's why I have my alerts set. So the alerts are set, the plans are made, we can move on to the Aussie and the Japanese yen. Let's see AJ. Okay, AJ has been pretty corrective whole last week. Again, this was pretty corrective, pretty flat, pretty range bound. Nothing much was happening on this currency pair, and then we did have a push up. Now, at this point, I definitely was looking for a flag, 100%, and if a flag actually printed, which it didn't, I would have been in, okay? So basically all of these lows are lower, 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 lower. So there was never a counter trend move anywhere in this pullback, thus never a valid flag. So no flag opportunity. I was looking to maybe get in on this break and retest setup right here. I may would have wanted a slower pullback. Again, I was sleeping at this point as well. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. So I don't think I would have taken anything. And then price continued up. So yeah, no valid entries formed. Again, very nice, very strong uptrend, but unfortunately, no potential entries, no valid entries. On the top, we pulled back with one candle, broke the high retraced, broke the low retraced. So now we're starting to slow down, range around, become more corrective. Again, this is not the price action I want to be seeing for buy setups. What's my game plan? My game plan is to look for another push up and then look to buy. Okay, I want to see the overall uptrend continue with some nice momentum. If that happens, I'll look for buy setups. Is this pair on the watch list? No, it's not. Again, seeing a slowdown, more corrective price action, more range-bound price action, and I'm being more patient in this general area. Price can also start ascending right here, showing me that the move is ending, reverse, and then I'll look for sell setups as well. So that is my game plan for the next couple of days. We have some news events as well. We have a lot of news tomorrow, I think, even today evening and tomorrow. Definitely lots of red high impact news. Let's see if we can create some more trends and we can exploit some more trending setups. Okay, so moving on to the pound and US dollar. So for this one, I am in a buy setup. This is the internal reversal entry. I'm not gonna go too much into it. Again, if you want to learn more about it, join Zentum Trading free Discord or the premium section. Okay, so what was happening from last Wednesday? nothing much. Flat, range bound, we have a drop. At this point, I was potentially looking for sell setups. Okay, potentially looking for sell setups. It was looking more flat and range bound, but then we broke the low. Nothing much happened. There was a flag right here, I do think. So this is 572, 578. Yeah, this was a valid flag, but with the huge wick, I just was not interested in taking this flag. I wanted a wider, larger range. So this definitely did not fit the plan. Okay, what happened next? Well, we have the large push. We have the descending channel. Right, this is a descending channel for me, and then we have another push down, and then we have clear bullish pressure going up. Okay, I did take a buy setup somewhere in here, aiming for 2 to 1, and yeah, let's see what will happen. I still am not out of this trade. It still hasn't hit the stop loss or the take profit. What I did like is basically I liked the descending channel and I like the push down. I know in most cases these sort of formations will actually reverse to the upside like this, especially when you get large bullish candles like this going up. Okay, we did then get a V reversal, which still didn't hit my take profit. Okay, this is not the take profit level, this is just an example. Yeah, we got the V. I did expect for the price to actually, this was a very clean V reversal. I did expect a range and then a push up like this. But it didn't happen. Instead, price went down and then now is very corrective and range bound, I would say. Okay. So this is looking very flat, very range bound. I'm being more patient. I'm not going to put this pair on the watch list. This is just looking like it's going to continue doing this. Okay. So yeah, what I'm looking for is a large push up or a large push down. If you may be trading the liquidity sweep, then you may take a look at what happens on the bottom and on the top of this range. Then you can look for a liquidity sweep entry for the price to reject those areas. But for me, I'm only trading the sweep on the Aussie and US dollar. So for this one, being more patient, looking for a large push up or a large push down. That's about it for the pound. Finally, we did get a trade as well. So there was a long time without any trades or with mostly losing trades as well. There was a potential break and retest opportunity here, which did not tag us in. Unfortunately, it would have been a nice winner, but it is what it is. It happens. Final pair on the list, New Zealand Japanese Yen. Okay, last Wednesday was around here. I was looking for sell setups. This was a nice ascending channel. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive breaks of the high. Definitely seeing price rejecting each time it breaks the high, very clean, but we never got that major selling pressure, okay? We never got the conviction, we never got the major selling pressure. Instead, we got a huge wave going down and just messy price action. We did then get a clean V reversal and a range, but it just could not be sustained, okay? It just could not go up. Instead, it turned into a larger, wider range. Okay, then I was looking for a flag opportunity right here. A flag did form. Let's analyze it. So we had a push to the upside, pullback, another push. So this was in a technical uptrend, which I did like. And then we get a nice flag. Okay, first high, first low, second high, second low. Nice small flag, nice tight flag. There was a couple of warning signs for me personally. First, overall price is kind of stuck in a range. Okay, that's my first warning sign. Second, look at these wicks. Wicks here, that's not a good sign for a trending market. Looks to be range bound even on a smaller scale. So you're only kind of counting these impulse. And then you have this slowdown on the top, okay? You have a large bearish candle right here. That's definitely not a good sign that you want to see when the price is going up. I have found these large red candles in a trending market, in an uptrend, not really a good sign. So that was a warning sign. The flag looked okay. Some people saw major selling pressure here. For me, that wasn't really much of a concern. So the flag looked okay, but just the overall price action looked a bit corrective, a bit range bound. And this slowdown right here, this large red candle, and it was Tuesday. Okay, it was Tuesday as well. Mondays and Tuesdays are predominantly range bound days, so I don't want to be taking trending setups in the beginning of the week, especially if I see warning signs like this. So those are the reasons why I did stay out of the market. Price did go up, as you can see here. So this would have been a win. According to my trade management rule, I would have been out. So if I took it with a 12 pip stop loss, I would be out here on this low, 2 pips below this low right here. Okay, 2 pips below this low, so around 1.5% trade. So this would have been a 1.5% winner, but didn't fit the plan, so being more patient. Not gonna put this pair on the watch list. Broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced. I'm expecting more flat, more range-bound price action. Not seeing much potential, to be honest. Maybe we can get a cleaner ascending and then a reversal down. Let's see if that can happen. But I don't think this is gonna move much. Okay, just not seeing that high probability price action. Even the move, like compare this move on EJ, compare these candles, right? Look at the size of them, look at the clean closes, not a lot of wicks. Compare that to, let's say, the New Zealand Japanese yen. Okay, look at this. So huge wicks, large red candle, slowdown on the top as well. Yeah, not good, not that good. So being more patient on this pair, expecting a range-bound market. On my watch list is EJ to buy, Aussie US dollar for a nice liquidity sweep, looking what will happen in these liquidity areas, looking for the price to reject these liquidity areas, especially the upper one, okay, especially this one, since the overall trend is down. Okay, definitely the overall trend is down, so this may just sweep this level and then continue going down. That's the game plan. That's it. Nice trending market, nice start of the week as well. Really happy with the trades and the opportunities. Again, lots of news. You shouldn't be afraid of news. News is something that moves the market. Without the news, we would not be able to make any percentage because the market will just be stagnant. Okay, the news is what actually creates those nice established trends. That's it for this video. See you guys in the next one.